This seems to be a papyrus. So here is the recipe for the remedy. If I manage to put it together, I'll save the inhabitants of Heliopolis. No need to waste time repairing the wall now. I've got to go and see the merchants.
Die of hunger in Heliopolis? No. If wheat started to run short, the sovereign of the two Earths would send us more.
There are not as many customers as usual. That's strange.
Hello. I'm looking for some olive oil.
Then I can't help you.
There's something else. I'm looking for beer.
You want some beer? To take out, I gather. All right. But give me honey in exchange. Or some willow leaves.
I have neither of them. Hello. I'm looking for some mandragora root.
Mandragora? Yes, I've got mandragora roots. They're yours if you give me some linseed oil, or dates, whichever you prefer.
I have neither of them.
I'll put this aside for you, and you can come back when you're able to pay me.
There's something else. I'm looking for the leaves of what is known as the fan tree.
The fan tree, the fan tree. I seem to recall a merchant who had bought some from another merchant who had himself gotten it from a merchant from some country in the far, far east. Out there they call it the bruco, or the genko, something like that.
And do you have some?
It's a very, very rare substance. But should there be any at all in our city, I know the man you've got to see. It's just that...
It's just that what?
Listen, I've heard that you're a priestess of Sekhmet, and I've got a terrific bellyache.
And diarrhea?
Yes. Give me something to relieve this terrible pain, and I'll tell you where you can find the leaves you want.
Ah, yes, I see what it is. I'll go to the temple storehouses and put together something that will soothe you. But when I get back, don't forget those leaves.
Of course. I'll be in the dead end next to Kuwait's stall. I don't want people to know I'm sick. It wouldn't be good for business.
Hello. I'm looking for honey.
Well, you see, I only have this pot of honey, and I was keeping it for tonight.
Iru, I need your honey. Ask for something in exchange. I'm not a thief.
If you had some gold, that would certainly suit me. Thanks. You see, the honey is in the closet over there.
I can use this cauldron to prepare remedies. All I have to do is throw all the ingredients in, and the remedy is ready. Here, you let it sit overnight in the fresh air, and then you take some for 4 days in a row. Now, give me the fan tree leaves.
You see, I don't actually have any. You must see the Nubian. If there's anyone in this town who's got a stock of rare or illegal items, he's the one. You can find him at the House of Beer. You'll surely find the Nubian in the House of Beer, near the harbor.
know where I can find someone who's called the Nubian?
He's in the back of the room. Be careful, he's a bandit, an unscrupulous smuggler. But you seem to be a big girl. You must know what you're doing.
I'm looking for someone called the Nubian.
I think you've found him, honey.
I was told that you could supply me with leaves from what people call the fan tree.
Don't always believe what you're told. That stuff comes from a very far-off land. Have a beer with me.
But I don't want to drink.
There's no buts about it.
To tell you the truth, I'm working for the temple. I just have to find those leaves.
If you work for the temple, then you must know where to find them.
You don't understand. It's a question of life or death. Heliopolis is threatened by a fatal disease. I know the cure, but I've got to have those leaves.
You're the one who doesn't understand. You shouldn't believe everything people tell you. I'm an honest smuggler. The governor is the only person who can authorize trade in merchandise as rare as what you want. You have to ask him for the proper permit. Return with that, and I'll see what I can do.
I've got to see the governor.
It can't be done. The governor told me, Pyrie, this party is important for me. I don't want to be disturbed. So you'll have to come back another day.
The survival of Heliopolis depends on it.
Hold on there. Those are things I know nothing about. On the other hand, the governor's orders I understood perfectly.
But I am here by order of the Great Seer of the Temple of Re. I'm on an official mission to the governor. If the governor finds out you refuse to let me pass, it's not his palace you'll be guarding, but some deserted mine in the farthest reaches of the most desolate desert.
Oh, I don't understand anything about your stories. Pass and figure out for yourself how to find the governor. The governor must be in the ballroom.
I must see the governor right away.
And I must go hunting right away. But since I have to guard this door, I'm not going just yet. You can't always do what you want, can you?
My business is more important than merely guarding this door. I order you to let me pass in the name of the Great Seer.
Nothing in the world is more important than a soldier's mission. Do you understand?
I don't know what the governor will do when he hears you wouldn't let me pass.
Neither do I. But I know what will happen if I do let you pass, and that's enough for me.
If I don't see the governor right away, hundreds of residents of Heliopolis are going to die, and it will be your fault.
If I refuse to let you pass, it's because my commander ordered me to let no one through. If people die because of that, you'll have to take it up with him. That's the way it is.
So you won't let me pass?
I'm afraid not. The governor doesn't want to be disturbed during his party.
I must see the governor right away.
And I must go hunting right away.
You don't seem well to me. Do you feel all right?
As well as can be expected for someone who spends his life keeping unwanted elements from coming through this door.
Your eyes have a yellow cast and your ears look red.
If my ears are red, it's because they're exhausted from hearing the begging of all those who'd like to get through this door.
I know what you need. A good stiff drink. I think there's something inside.
Never when I'm on duty, young lady. And you're not coming in.
You know, you might be a victim of a disease that's so subtle you can't even feel it. And some of these discreet diseases can finish you off as rapidly as the crocodile does the ibis.
The only thing I'm sick of is you. And discreet, you're not. But I'd appreciate your taking off as quickly as the ibis fleeing the crocodile.
So you won't let me pass?
I'm afraid not.
I must see the governor right away.
And I must go hunting right away.
You're a warrior, aren't you?
Yes, that's my job.
You look like a fine soldier to me. You must have had adventures in so many countries.
Yes, and many doors to guard.
My whole life I've dreamed of meeting a warrior. My father told me stories with soldiers who were pitiless and fierce. I always imagined you perched proudly on your chariots, with lances firmly grasped in your fists, cutting bloody swaths through the enemy hordes.
In fact, I never drove a chariot, but I know some battle stories. I could tell them to you if you came to my place tonight. What do you say?
Listen, my husband is in there. Let me through. I could tell him that I wasn't going to see him tonight, and I'd come and listen to your stories.
I'll let you pass on one condition. You give me your word you'll come tonight.
My word is equal to the reputation of our country's soldiers. Untarnished. I never lie. I'll come to you tonight if you let me pass.
All right. This is a private party. You can't come in.
I have to see the governor. It's very important.
You can get an appointment tomorrow. Right now, I have to find the musician, the one who plays the drum. You haven't seen her, have you?
No, but I...
She'd better show up. She must be sleeping it off somewhere. Don't forget our date for tonight.
The musician. She's the one they're waiting for, so the party can begin. I swear, the things one has to do to save one's hometown.
Ah, the musician. I think they're waiting for you inside.
Are you a musician?
Yes.
Hurry up! The governor's going to have a nervous breakdown. There are important guests from Thebes, I think, and he wants the party to go off perfectly. Go in quickly. Where were you? Who are you? Oh, well, we haven't got time for that. Hurry, take your instrument, go into the ballroom, and let's play for the governor.
Where is he?
None of your business. Just go in and play.
You've managed to crash a very fancy party. But you're as much as a musician as I am a soldier.
No, did you see those dancing girls? Such grace, such suppleness. I'm jealous.
Are you the governor of Heliopolis?
I do indeed hold that honor. My name is Noct.
I am Tifet. I need fan tree leaves, and I need your authorization to get them.
The fan tree? I don't know that one. These leaves, just why do you need them?
Heliopolis is in danger, Governor. In mortal danger. It's because of the wheat.
The wheat? Listen, wait for me in the room down that corridor over there. I'll just mix a bit with my guests, and then I'll come see you. We've got to talk. If you keep talking to me all the time, I won't be able to attend to my guests. Go wait for me in the bedroom.
You can't go in there.
The governor himself told me to wait for him here. Let me through. It's locked. It's locked. This is Hetep's report, and it says that the harvest has gone bad. What is it doing here?
That report belongs to me.
This is the granary inspector's report. The Temple of Ray's wheat has gone bad. Whoever eats it is in danger.
Oh, yes, the wheat.
That wheat is poisoning the whole city. I know what has to be done, but I need the leaves I spoke to you about. The Nubian told me I needed your permission to be able to buy them from him.
A Nubian? Your story is much too complicated, Tifet. We're having a party tonight. Come enjoy yourself with us. We'll discuss all this in the morning.
What kind of governor are you, Governor? Heliopolis is in danger, and this report warned you about it. Men and women are about to die, and you want me to party with you? You know what's happening, and yet you do nothing. Why?
Appearances can be deceiving, young woman. You're a priestess of Sekhmet, aren't you? You must know, then, that things aren't always what they seem. For that matter, you can't know everything. Theban, bring us something to drink.
I don't have time for a drink. Why does everyone want to make me drink?
Do you think that anyone here asked you if you wanted something? You are going to drink. Poison? You poisoned her!
She's only been put to sleep. I respect your scruples, Governor. Hetep wasn't poisoned either.
I hardly see what difference it makes given his current condition, Theban.